evening, good evening. Hope you're alright. Hope you've made a cup of tea so you can have a chat with me. I skipped the part where I added the sugar in the milk, you know. Didn't want to bore you. Sip steam, it's a nice one. So it's been a minute because I was taking a bit of a break. Honestly, I wanted to take a longer break, but you know, I will tell you the reason why I came back sooner. I don't feel a need to say why I needed to take a break. When, to be honest, I'm not popping. Like, I don't have 10 million subscribers, so it's like, you know, not many people care, but a few do care, and you know, I'm down for those people. I'm rocking with those people. Oh, you know, if I explain why, I know I don't have to justify myself, blah blah blah, but if I explain why, certain things might make sense, and you know, it might resonate in you. So I thought, you know, I'm just gonna write it down because I'm getting forgetful in my old age. It was an accumulation of things. Nothing happened to where I just said, oh, you know, I'm gonna come off social media. No, it was just an accumulation. So let's go. Sip tea. Uni work, I've already mentioned this a million trillion times. I'm not academically gifted. Don't get me wrong, I can do my work, I can get, you know, decent grades. I can get good, decent grades. I just have to concentrate. I'm not one of these people that, you know, it rolls, you know, rolls off your tongue, it's just, no, I have to work, I have to concentrate. So what I do, instead of just getting down, knuckling down, I panic. And I think, oh, I can't do it. When I just breathe, exhale, you know, when I just exhale, stop flapping, stop moaning, I get the work done. And that's what I did last weekend when we were all snowed in. I did 2,500 words just like that. Stop panicking, Hannah, you know, get it done. And that's what happened. You know, so I just had to take a little break. Get my work done. The Instagram vortex, right? I love Instagram. I don't think any form of social media is bad. I've already said this before. It's about, you know, what you upload, why you upload. It's inanimate, so you have to, you know, you have to make social media work. So whatever you put in, you get out. So for me, well, you just say, oh, I'm not addicted, but then you open it without thinking. Because it's not that I was addicted. I just felt a constant need to justify what I was doing, or, you know, you're just feeling it. Like, when I really think about it, my life's really not that interesting. So why am I constantly updating, you know, myself? I'm not. How interesting are poached eggs? How interesting is taking a picture of my coffee? I don't know. And this is not a dig at anyone who takes pictures of poached eggs and coffee. Listen, remember, it's always snitch season round here, and the only person I'm ever going to snitch on is myself. Sip tea. I was just looking at it. I was just looking at this. You know, I'm sitting down to eat my dinner, and then and I felt, I mean, it happened the Saturday before I came off. I felt like a cabbage. I felt like a proper muffin. You know, I just thought, Hannah, eat your dinner. Because one thing about me, I don't like, you know, hot food that's cold or lukewarm. I like piping hot food. I like spicy food, and I like temperature hot food. So why am I wasting time trying to get the best angle on my food? Just eat the damn food, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying I'm never going to stop, you know, taking pictures of my food, whatever, but, you know, just chill, just chill. And like I said, I'm not digging at anybody who takes pictures of food. That's what Instagram's for. It's a platform to upload pictures. It's different from Facebook. It will probably start copying Facebook because, you know, they all copy each other, you know, where you just like insert a status of how you're feeling. But Instagram is, sorry, you know what, disclaimer, every time I do a video there's always sirens and stuff. I just live in a very I live near a busy main road. I don't, you know, just thought I'd put that in there. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying now, but yeah, yeah, so it's a platform. Instagram's a platform to upload pictures, so it's fine. I just felt like an idiot. Like, I don't like cold eggs at all. So why am I wasting time trying to get the perfect angle of my poached egg? Just eat the egg, Hannah. Just eat the egg. You know, having to feel like I justify myself. Oh, I've gained weight. So what? I'm not trying to plug weight loss programs. I'm not trying to sell a weight loss program. Sorry, cracking my knuckles. I'm not trying to sell anything to you in terms of weight loss. So I don't have an obligation. Now, don't get me wrong. In context of the channel and the theme, I'll tell you I've gained weight because I've been comfort eating or something like that. But in terms of image wise, and if I've gained weight, I'm not explaining it. But like I said, if I've been emotional eating or anything like that, then I will explain. Other than that, 60. Disingenuous people. Now, people have been disingenuous from AD, BC. Do you know what I mean? Nothing's new. People lie, people deceive all the time. But it's how you interpret it and how you deal with the situation. I'm a bit of a sensitive Susan. I used to be a sour Susan, but now I'm a bit of a sensitive Susan. So sometimes, you know, it's hard for me to just comprehend how people operate and think. You know, it's like, have you ever seen a video of someone abusing an animal? You know, them stupid videos that go viral that people share, you know, of someone hitting a dog. Or I saw one, some woman stamping on a kitten. I didn't know what the video was, but I opened it and, you know, you can't understand, you can't comprehend why someone would hurt an animal. I don't understand how some people go on. I don't understand it. So, you don't have to understand how people operate. You don't have to. But you have to be in control of how you deal with it. That's what it is. People are always going to be the way they want to be. That's fine. But it was how I was dealing with it. So I was dealing with like a few pockets of people, and I was just thinking, you know, and I'm trying to make peace or so. But the best thing to do is to just you know, walk away. Do you know what I mean? I was just troubling myself, trying to be, you know, a peacemaker and all these things. Sometimes there's no peace in hostile grounds. You're gonna get moving, and it's not just people being hostile. It's people who are absolutely friendly, but it's not the truth. They're only doing it to get to you, or just to get in your mind, or just to get into your projects and what you're involved in. You know what I mean? So I had to take myself out, just trying to figure out, you know, how am I gonna deal with these people? How am I gonna deal? Like I said, people are always gonna be, you know, I was gonna swear then. People are always going to be, you know, sour Susans and, you know, devil Derricks, whatever. It's how you deal with it. So I'm dealing with it in the best way I can, is to not change who I am. You know, just walk away and just always remain, you know, at peace with yourself and just be the bigger person. So, 60. I should have put this at the beginning of the video, but sorry about the face. I've just come back from uni and the gym. But I usually, you know, make myself up for the video, you know, because I've got guests. You know, you're my guests. I want to look decent, but caught me ass today. And, you know, shout out to the special guest on my face, uninvited guest. Bit disrespectful, you ain't invited, but, you know, I just want people just to get me. I don't have to dress up. We're all friends now. But so, okay, I wanted to take a bigger gap off social media. Like I said, I love social media. I love the people I follow. I love the people that follow me, but I always have to be authentic to what I'm doing, especially if I'm talking about positive and healthy, a healthy mind. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to come to you being fake happy and all the stuff, you know, and all of the above. The reason why I came back is because some people, they ride for me and they check for me, and it's people I've never met before. So I'm just going to share a little bit of a tale with you. I'm not going to give you too many details because what people tell me is in the strictest of confidence. And for the most part, I do delete conversations. So one of my first ever like messages or whatever I put out there was like, you know, you're never alone, just talk. So that kind of opened up a portal for people to talk to me, which I'm very happy to. You know, let's all get talking. So this one guy contacted me. This is a while ago, and I did share this on my story, and I told him I was going to share it on my story. I didn't give any details of who there's no way of you knowing who this person is. So yeah. He contacted me and he said, you know, you say it's good to talk, right? I'm struggling with addiction, and I'm not even going to give details of the addiction because I'm not sharing his business. He's married, he's happily married, but you know, it's causing frictions and yeah. So I said, look, I am no therapist, I'm not a counsellor. I studied at the school of Dr. Phil and Judge Judy. They are my mentors. I can't offer advice or, you know, give you directions. But if it was me, you know, if it was a friend or so, I would say you need to get help. You need to seek some form of counselling or guidance, or, you know, because I can't give you advice on addiction, but, you know, thank you for opening up. So then, you know, the conversation progressed, and so something he said to me triggered me, and I was mad. So I kind of flipped, but I flipped in a way that a friend would flip on you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got a really, really, really good friend, like a brother to me, and he don't sugarcoat nothing. He lets me know, and I kind of did the same to him, and I laid into him, and you know, I think there's a bit of a gap in us talking from then, and then, you know, we would check in every now and then. So he contacts me the other day and says he's been 44 days clean. That's what I said. And he said, you know, what I said helped, and you know, I just thought my mind was so blown. My mind was so blown. So here's me, you know, like I'm just a small entity in this whole project of life. Do you know what I mean? I'm just a simple person. Like I said, I don't have a huge following, social media following. I'm not popping or anything like that. But knowing I can help someone, just in any little way, that gives me life. And the fact that he's been clean for 44 days. I can't go 44 minutes without taking, you know, without eating a biscuit. Do you know what I mean? So he's gone 44 days without his vice. And I was part of that. And it just blew my mind. Another sister I speak to, and she's studying, very hard degree. She's in the medical field. And, you know, when I started speaking about anxiety and stuff like that, and she said, you know, I relate to you so much. That gave me life right there and then. And then we spoke the other day, and she's struggling with assignments, and you know, I hear myself when she's talking to me, and I said, when I see you, I just think, you know, she's nuts. But you know what? You know, those people are so eclectic, so funny. So I said, you're just so funny. You're so dedicated to your craft. You are nuts, but lovable nuts. Lovable nuts. It's a family show. Get your head out the gutter. But I said the fact, and you haven't given up. Look at you, you're still grafting, you're still trying. And she's another one that will, you know, will justify the weight gain. Oh, I haven't been to the gym and this. Like, listen, sister, eat your biscuits and do your assignments. Do you understand? Because you're here. And she said, you know, my words help her. She said, you know, your words help me more than you know. How can I ever be sad if I know that I'm helping people in that, you know, in this capacity? I could never be sad. When my man told me I helped him beat that, you know, helped him stay clean for 44 days. When she told me that, you know, I help her through her struggles, I just had to sit there and just be like, sips tea, what a mad thing. And this is why I have to come back, and this is why I have to keep sharing and keep talking, because if I can just help one person, then the whole, you know, the prophecy has been fulfilled. I'm going to round up this video a little bit. It's another reason why I had to take a bit of a break. It's because I am seeking counselling at the moment. Just in there's a process, so I will be getting counselling, and I will share that journey with you. It's not a problem. We're all friends around here. No secrets. And the reason why, we'll not go into details just yet. But you know, when you go through something, and then, you know, you go through the motions afterwards, and then you just think, yeah, I'm good now, because you're functioning, because you're going to bed, you know, you're going to bed, you're waking up, you're going to uni, you're going to work, you know, you do your Aldi shopping at the end of the week, and then you think you're functioning, you think you're okay, but you are just physically functioning, unless the issues are resolved in your head. So what I think it is, I think it's like post-trauma, like post-traumatic. I don't think it's post-traumatic syndrome or disorder, but I struggle with going to sleep at night, because I do have nightmares from what's happened. And like I said, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's not serious. I don't want anyone to worry about whatever it is, because eventually I will share it. It's just that I don't want to. I want it to always be about me. If I'm going to talk about something, it always has to be about me. It always has to be about me. Not from a selfish perspective, but that's why when I say it's snitch season, or if I'm ever talking about something, it's gonna come from me. I'm not talking about, you know, I hate it when girls do this. If I'm gonna talk about something I dislike, it's gonna be something that I'm doing. So as long as I can project myself and project whatever I want to tell you, you know, correctly and well, and you know that it's from me, then it's cool. But yeah, I was struggling with sleep a lot. I was having nightmares, and it's because the issues are just unresolved. I find myself still thinking about things, and it gets me upset, and I can't function, and you know, every now and then, you know, I have a bit of a panic attack. But it's life, and instead of, you know, in the modern day, what do we do when we're going through something? We find a quote on Instagram, put it up there, and you know, you think you've resolved your problems because you found, you know, a quote that said, you know, no matter how much you go through, you gotta be strong and be yourself. Now, on my old Instagram, I used to do it a lot, and I used to post happy pictures or happy quotes when I was just dying on the inside. Everything I post on my Instagram now, and from the time I started my Instagram till now, everything's been genuine in terms of quotes, what I was feeling at that time. And I make a conscious effort because I was very, very aware I was lying before, and I not only did I find it embarrassing, I was cringy, and I just felt ashamed, and I just thought, you know, you're trying to convince the world that you're happy. How about just convincing yourself, love? Start with yourself, and then the world will follow.